David Diviney was already putting the finishing touches to the artworks that he had chosen for the exhibition, the Making Space exhibition, and sent me a list of about 20 or 30 images to choose from, and I just tried to trust my intuition as to which of them I felt there was something interesting to respond to musically. All of the artworks are great, and it was really difficult to narrow it down, but hopefully we've put together a nice little side-by-side sort of exhibition, musical and visual, that in both cases reflects back on the other art form. So I've not necessarily chosen pieces of music that are about what the artwork is about, or even come from the same period, or are structured similarly. It was a far more instinctive response. So I do hope you enjoy what we came up with, and that in both cases it informs the way you see the art and perhaps the way you hear the music. David, perhaps you could say a few words about how you put the exhibition together.
This exhibition, titled Making Space, is developed from the Art Gallery of Nova Scotia's permanent collection. It brings together a mix of works and practices that are looking at the dialogue between the world of art and the world of architecture. It includes examples of photography, printmaking, painting, and sculpture that together navigate the various aspects of the built environment. These works are multi-layered. They can be examined in terms of their formal qualities through the materials and processes by which they were made, or one can dig beneath the surface here and engage the issues and concerns at play.
When I was looking at Zimmermann's pieces, what immediately struck me was scale and form, structure were really strong things that stuck out to me, and this very marked use of dark and light. And so I thought about various musical responses, one of which I thought of a composer called Shostakovich, who there was something about the sort of the brutality of the images that would work, and his big chunks of very definite on or off kind of music. But then I thought about it a little more, and I thought what I love about Zimmermann's artworks is that there is a sense of the beauty of these brutal buildings and very extreme environments, that actually what you sort of forget the context of the building itself, that it's a hospital or a power plant, and it suddenly looks Grecian or like some sort of utopian, perfect, beautiful, elegant structure. And so I decided to see how it would feel looking at this particular piece with some Bach, and we worked with Rachel Desoer, our principal cellist, to narrow down which of the cello suites we wanted to draw that from, and then which movement. And the words that we were using often when we were discussing this were structure, form, elegance, beauty, and it's sort of a reserved beauty, so nothing too extroverted, but a sort of a very dignified, calm, structured beauty. And I think this piece sums it up perfectly.
Carl Zimmermann is an artist who's interested in creating photographs that depict imaginary buildings based on the utopian ideals of early modernism. When you look at this particular photograph, what are the elements or structures of the building that you notice first? How do the figures relate to the space itself? You may notice that they're very small in relation to the windows and walls of this environment that they occupy. To create this photograph, Zimmermann first constructed a scale model of a fictional space, and he used his considerable skills as a painter to create as realistic a surface as possible before photographing it. He then took that photograph and hand-painted it to heighten this illusion of real space.
thank you so much for tuning in and engaging with this project. It's been a huge pleasure for the players and I to put together, and we're really grateful to David and the Art Gallery for being open to such a creative way to share our art forms.